So hey folks, welcome to Reign of Kings. Quick start tutorial for yous. We will be doing some other videos where we'll show you how to make some more advanced stuff like steel and things. Don't forget to check them out. But anyway, we're going to roll in straight in the mark, get this as short as we can, streamlined as we can. So, if you've got your stick, first thing you're going to want to do, get some lumber. Now, you're going to need to cut down a full tree or two to get that. I've stockpiled a little bit so I can show you this stuff quicker. But you keep hitting that tree, it'll keep giving you wood. Second thing you're going to want to do is find, as I said, night time's out, but you can see that boulder's just sitting there. You want to make sure you run about these kind of rocky areas and look for the boulders, because you will need them to make some basic tools. If they're green, you can't pick them up. It's the grey ones you're looking for. There's another one, just poking out there. So, make sure you gather a bit of stone. You don't need to gather a huge amount of stone, but you do need some. Make sure you keep hitting the trees. And these little white tufts that you'll find, that's flax. So you need to grab quite a few of them as well. Now, as you can see, I've gathered some resources already, so I can show you this stuff quicker. But you keep doing what I've just shown you, and you'll get sorted fine. So, first things first, you're going to want to get yourself a stone hatchet and a stone pickaxe. Now, you need 25 stone, 50 wood, and 10 flax for the pickaxe. 4 stone, 25 wood, 10 flax for the axe. You just click craft, and they take a little bit of time to make, and then boom, you get them in your inventory. Like that. At which point, dropping down lumber, you're now getting 6 points instead of 2 per swing. So yeah, also as you can see, you hit a tree enough, it will eventually fall, but when it falls down, you can still keep hitting it, although bits will start coming off the bottom. So there is a maximum amount of lumber you'll get for it. The bigger the tree, the more wood you'll get from that. So there you go, see, that's 6 points. So, next up, you're aiming to get some different weapons, looking for your wooden javelin. There's the crafting part. So, put that in. Now we've got a javelin. Now, the other thing to keep an eye out for is some of these bushes have got berries in them. See, this here is what berry bush. That one's actually got berries in it. Even if you're unsure, the berries are usually pretty obvious, but even if you're unsure, you can just pick it up anyway, because you'll get sticks. At the very least, you know. You'll see little red circles and stuff in them if they've got the berries growing in them already. No, same again. Now, the reason you want these javelins, though, is you might end up coming across, like I said, when you're running about, keep picking up that flax. While you're running about, you want to try and find yourself a deer, preferably. Werewolves and stuff like that will do, but deers are a lot easier to kill. And the reason you want that is, so you can get your leather for getting your crest built. Now, as you can see, we're starting to move inland a bit. So while we're looking for our deer or werewolves, we're heading toward swamplands. Now, the reason the swamplands are a good spot to head earlier to, you can get water, you can get oil, and there's usually a few animals floating around there as well. Now, when you come down here, obviously on the right, the green bar is right. That's it. Right. Basically, when you get here, you hit E, you will start gathering water. But you can look around, but you're effectively immobile while you're doing that. Now, while we're gathering a little bit of water, the green bar in the bottom right is your stamina, the blue is your thirst, and orange is your hunger. If your hunger or your thirst empty, you start taking damage. So, you know, getting food and water earlier on is quite a good way to keep yourself alive, obviously. Now, all you need to do as well is if you drag and drop items onto your hotbar, drop mine equip, you hit that button, you can then use it. Now, the other reason I got this one, get oil here. Now, I'm not going to show you. Basically, you'll want to grab at least some oil earlier on for definite, right? But you don't, like, the point we'll get to in this video, you'll see why I'm grabbing it in a later video, basically. As you can see, yet again, we could have hit this with our club, but we'd have been getting 2 points per swing instead of 6. You know, it's a lot quicker. You're gathering at 3 times the speed once you get those tools set up, you know what I mean? There you go. Now, you can keep mining when it goes to that, but you only get 1 point per swing, no matter what tool you're using at that point. We need to find ourselves a werewolf, or a deer, or a bear. Obviously, deers would be the best, because they don't fight back. Here we go, folks. And normally the first critter we come across a bear. Hopefully we've got enough spears to kill it. Now if you can, you want to aim for its legs to start with. Sometimes just hitting it is a good thing though. The reason you aim for the legs is it won't move as fast. Once it's a slower target, it's easier to hit the target. It'll take quite a few of these to go down even though you're killing it. There we go. Kill the bear. Now we're going to take the club out and start smacking it. And the reason you're killing this is for the leather and the food and the bone. Next step is to head to the hay fields, because you can find chickens, which will give you more food, and feathers, which you'll need for later on for making things like beds and arrows. And then right on the edge of the hay field, you get where the stone starts. So you come back to your pause the recording. There you go. See how you can actually see the berries in it there, little red circles. Pick them up. There you go. And you got berries. Now these give you more water than they give you food, hunger, but they do give you both. You know, so they're quite handy for the early on survival. Here you go, folks. This is the hay fields. They're obviously chickens. You just wander over. Now they can be a wee bit buggy to hit because. See, that looked like I actually hit it. They've got this annoying habit, and they stop moving at the most unexpected times, so you end up standing on them. When that happens, you miss. There we go. Now, same again with these. Once you've killed it, just keep clubbing it. You'll get some food and some feathers and stuff like that. Yeah, kill a few chickens and stuff like that, and if you're aiming to get to 200 feathers, right there, we just got 39 from that one. There's a few chickens coming back. There you go, folks, right on the edge of the hayfields. You know, the chickens were over there. So, you want to get yourself some stone. Now, you're going to need a few hundred of these, right? But you get 100 per block, so. As you can see, you can afford it up here. this little pathway. You can see someone's been building up here. Keep grabbing that flax when you're running about, mind. Yeah, so if you're lucky, when you get up to this wee crossroad bit, as you can see, there's another 6 stone deposits up here. Now, if you take the crossroads to the right, that'll get you more stone, but we're going to go left. Now this is us getting into the flax fields now, it's called. We decided to call it the flax fields because it's literally jam-packed with flax. Now, if you follow this pathway up, it'll take you to the iron deposits. So here we go. This is the iron, folks. So start here, follow that pathway round, just over there, and then up to the left. The iron goes all the way up, and then there's a pathway that goes down to the right. And eventually, once you you'll find a few iron all the way along, and you'll eventually come to where the opposite end of the stone run is. So this road does eventually sort of lead around the big side. But yeah, you're going to want to get yourself a few hundred iron as well. Now we'll go to start tying up a little bit.